Well, these next few, Wendy, if you would, consciously smooth out the speed of your backswing. I'm not going to change the shape of your swing in terms of how long it is, but I do want to change the rhythm of it a little bit. You sometimes take it back too quick, so I want you to make it almost painfully slow. Okay, just a few, and you may or may not hit it better, but I want us to start having a much smoother backswing. Okay, that was better. Good. Very nice. Let's get our feet slightly, just slightly closer together. That'll prevent you from swaying to the right foot, which causes some mishits sometimes.
Left and right, because the fairways are so big that there's no reason to keep the fairways.
Very good.
Yeah, he didn't.
Try to, I like the vision of, I want my club to only go as fast as I can move my body. I don't want my hands to dictate that speed, because then they get disconnected. These become passengers, and the engine of the swing is you don't want to be swinging your hands past your chest, past your sternum.
All right,
Or like that, huh? Now, every once in a while, you kind of get a little, I want you to make sure you get all the slack out of your arm, your elbow.
I just feel like when I'm holding it, I can feel like all this tension going right up my forearm.
And you want to feel like your right elbow, you don't want the right elbow to be sitting up high above the left arm. If anything, it's kind of underneath it a little bit. The right arm is a little softer than the left. The left is really the radius, part of the radius of the swing.
Wendy, I had left the camera on while I was talking with Bill and working with him a little bit, but as I look at your swing during that time, these are all excellent techniques. It's that body swing we were talking about, good extension in the arms through impact, very good.
You can really screw up on the
That's the one
course.
that Greg and I
nice one.
used to work on a little bit, and it was more of a...
Do something similar to what Bill was doing. We're going to get that ball to go higher with this club.
She could use that.
So we're going to move, all we're going to do is move the ball forward in your stance. So it's going to be closer to your left toe. And the shaft isn't going to be leaning quite so much. It's going to be almost vertical of the club.
I like that.
Where it's slippery like that. Now this one you can have a little wrist hinge for me. Okay. And on this one I also want you to go ahead and swing up a little higher. Let me see a practice swing and hold your finish. I'm going to take you up to a little higher spot. So we can actually come up a little higher, a little bit higher. The accident in a minute. Good. It's a good start. So you make sure the ball is more forward than you're comfortable with, and then you swing to that new finish, that high hand finish. Okay. I want you to take it back and feel like you're pointing the butt end of the handle right at the golf ball. So right to there. That's as much wrist hinge I don't want it to be pointing back here. So we're only going to go to what I call the point position. So when you take it back, you feel like you're pointing this club right at the golf ball. That's as much as I want. Then go to your finish. Point and then go. Swing to a point and then go. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Those can be fun. That was your best one. Very nice. Do a rehearsal, kind of find that no wrist arc. Good. Good. So keep those wrists firm. Very nice. The key is learning the technique. We'll match a result to the technique later. And that slow backswing will be helpful. If you take it back too quick, it makes the bolts and nuts loosen. Choke down just a fraction for this shot. Just about a half inch or inch. So you can get a little closer to it. So the hands are more under your shoulders and not reaching out quite so much. So the goal is to have that no floppiness in your wrist. That's the goal. Good. Very nice. Oh, look at that.
When you were going to look at a shot you hit while I was working with Bill, but I had you on camera, and I'm drawing a circle around the golf ball, but I want us to look at the trajectory that you're hitting. Our goal was to try to learn how to hit the ball a little bit higher, and I want you to see how high you were hitting these shots. As you come through, I'm going to draw a circle around the ball as it goes up in the air. You're getting that ball way up in the air very quickly. I drew an arrow, so that's 42 degrees of launch angle. So you're hitting that very high, very good.